Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. J.C. Ramirez, the Nicaraguan-born pitcher, gets the call to start in this one. EK, what do you got?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Mookie Betts heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 0-1 on its way. Called strike 0-2.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0. Number 16 will take his first cuts now, and after the leadoff home run to start the ball game, does the game plan change at all from a pitching perspective?
Well, I think it's a little bit more of a shock to the system than anything else. You're just not expecting that leadoff guy to be the guy that takes it deep.
Grounded to the right, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. With that, here's a look at John Farrell's Boston Red Sox. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that have the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. He does a lot of things right at the plate. He takes the simple approach, and it tends to pay off.
Dustin Pedroia digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the way the Angels match up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, for me, the best defensive shortstop in the game, Andrelton Simmons. You watch him go to the hole and make throws, cover ground. Simmons is so athletic. He makes the difficult plays look routine.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
2 out, nobody on. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
For just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
But he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Angels nothing. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, when you talk about starting pitchers, he's one of the most consistent there is in the game. He's got a career ERA in the low 3s. I expect him to throw a good ball game here in this one.
Bottom of the first straight ahead as Yunel Escobar steps in to get him started.
And leading off for the Halos, third baseman, Yunel Escobar.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. This is skied out toward right. Betts has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now the moment now to take a look at the starting nine for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Oh, you got to chip away. You're down by 2 after the top of the first, and that doesn't guarantee they're not going to score more runs as this game goes along, but find a way to get yourself back in this game.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl is a well-liked umpire all-around baseball by both pitchers and hitters. The reason for that, he's consistent, and his zone is kind of what you hope for.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bradley has a beat on this one, and he's got it for out number 2. And with that, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, Mitch Moreland may not be the best power-hitting first baseman in the league, but he is one of the best fielding first basemen in the game. He just doesn't make mistakes. He's really got impressive first reaction, and he's always aware of the right play to make in any situation.
Albert Pujols gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Price into his motion. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's been messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the net. Xander Bogaerts makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
And this is what he's got to do out there. Just focus on the task ahead. Now, it'd be easy to go into his shell after giving up those 2 home runs in the first inning, but he knows they're counting on him to give him a few more innings, so he'll need to respond.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Robinson. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8, the catcher,
Sandy Leon into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That's by him for strike one. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. C.J. Cron strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Baseman, C.J. Cron.
Cut fastball taken for strike one. Scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number one.
Batting fifth,
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Price sets his sights. Here's the 1-1. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
Right fielder,
Cole Calhoun gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Martin Maldonado set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
A pause and the 0-2. Flying toward right center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they... Brock Holt steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Trout, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
These guys, they can get you from anywhere. I mean, that's the number 9 hitter here, and he's taking one over the wall. And you sure don't get a lot of easy outs with this lineup.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Got him.
Wow, he's been like a cat with 9 lives out there. Normally, when you give up 3 home runs, you're going to be in big trouble. But luckily, they've been solo homers, so it's kept them in the ballgame.
Number 16 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The 0-2 delivery. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Into the seats, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The Red Sox tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. We played 2.5. Boston leads it 3-0. Shane Robinson digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Left fielder, Shane Robinson.
Price gets his sign. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Oh, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Hit hard toward the right side. A dive, but it's off his glove. And by the time he recovers, they'll have no play on him at first. It's an infield single.
Second baseman
Cliff Pennington steps in, batting from the right side with the left-hander on the mound. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Ready with the 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So there's the first out here in the Angels' third, and it's back to the top of the order now for Yunel Escobar. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Pedroia onto the grass. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Mike Trout will stand in. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. He's set. Here it comes. In there at the knees, strike 1. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Right side, hit hard. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. Still down 3-0. Mitch Moreland is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
First baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out. Now in the box, Hanley Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Now a swing and a miss by Ramirez as he's dispatched back to the dugout, out number 2. Xander Bogaerts stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Escobar takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Albert Pujols is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike one.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Price is ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. C.J. Cron stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
C.J. Cron.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
In there, and it's even now. 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Andrelton Simmons is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Cole Calhoun is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready on 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Jackie Bradley Jr. heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Sandy Leon comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Stepping in, Brock Holt. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Too high, 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Martin Maldonado will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Holt charging this one. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Up next for the Angels,
Shane Robinson stands in.
Shane Robinson.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Well, this is one of the few mistakes he's made all game long. Not too many guys have made solid contact so far, but he squared that one up pretty well.
Standing in now, Cliff Pennington, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and it's back to the top of the order now for Yunel Escobar. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
That's one of his best pitches tonight.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More from Anaheim right after this. Mookie Betts will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Number 16 will dig in for the 3rd time now. He started the evening 0 for 2 so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here it comes on 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Dustin Pedroia will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 3-0. Mike Trout ready to settle in here to start the Angels half of the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons with you in this one.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, I think that's a missing location right there. That was a pretty darn good pitch to hit.
Push to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
Albert Pujols is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Price pauses, 1-1 on its way. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2. On the ground near home. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play turned on Pujols. C.J. Cron will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels go quietly there. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Number 81 will be the new pitcher.
For the Angels,
Mitch Moreland will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Moreland.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Squared that one up just a little late. High and deep to right center. Trout looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. solo shot to right center. His second of the game as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Yeah, make it 4 home runs as a team now after that last one, and this guy's led the way with 2 of those 4. I tell you, I wouldn't give this guy anything to hit next time around. He's as locked in as you can get.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Xander Bogaerts will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting,
Jackie Bradley Jr. steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And the throw here is dropped. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
the catcher.
Sandy Leon ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back to Angel Stadium right after this. Leading off the inning, Andrelton Simmons, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out, so this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Wow. You've got the guy in the hole, 0-2. He's forced to protect the outer edges, but he doesn't have to worry about protecting against a pitch like this. Look where it is. That's a big mistake in location there, leading off an inning.
Cole Calhoun is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Catcher.
Martin Maldonado will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And this one gets away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
Shane Robinson.
Shane Robinson will dig in. He doubled his last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels strand 1. They trail here 4-0. Brock Holt will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Visiting Red Sox on top in the 8th inning as you get a look at the line score to this point. Mookie Betts strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now. And that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, you're always gunning for a strikeout when he's at the plate because his legs make him so dangerous, even when he hits just a slow grounder. So nice job of keeping him off base right there.
Number 16 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has it in his tracks. And that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Cliff Pennington will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1-1.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
Third baseman number
Yunel Escobar will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Line drive to center field. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Nice.
Mike Trout will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat. Albert Pujols is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Scorched to third, reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Angels leave 1. They're down 4-0. Dustin Pedroia will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Grounded down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Mitch Moreland will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Tap foul at home plate. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one, too.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Grounded back up the middle. Taken in by Simmons. On to first, and there were 2 down.
And that's probably going to be his final at-bat, so you figure he won't get his 3rd home run of the game, but still, he's been a real handful here in this one.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're in front 4-0. C.J. Cron will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. This is line to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Number 2, shortstop.
Just an outstanding play out there by the outfielder, and the guy who appreciates it more than anybody is the pitcher, because if that drops in, you're looking at some trouble.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Lays off 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Simmons racing for second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
And this is a welcome sight for these guys. It's just the second extra base hit they've had tonight. And it comes at a time when they really need to start stringing some base hits together.
Cole Calhoun will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Now, you can't take any more pitches like that. You don't like it, you got to at least try and fight it off.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 16 is there, and he'll bring this one in. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Martin Maldonado will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch.
1-2.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. So the Red Sox helped out quite a bit by the start turned in by this man, David Price. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 4-0. Good night from Anaheim.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Angels, no runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,050. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.